If you've ever carried a heavy pot of water across your kitchen, you'll know that it isn't any fun. But today I am installing a little bit of luxury in my kitchen. As you know, in a tiny space like mine, everything has to earn its place, and this really does. This is a pot filler. I installed this in my tiny kitchen before my kitchen's even done. And the reason being, it's a little easier to do when the kitchen's not completely finished. And I know what I need and what I want in here. And this is awesome. No matter where I sit, I have 5 burners here. No matter where I put a pot on here, I can fill it and fill it easily. This right here is an All-American canner, and it's pretty tall. So I went ahead and put it a little bit higher than what I needed because I may have a little bit bigger one in the future. So I wanted to make sure I was up high enough, but not so high that I had splashback from it. But this thing is perfect, and it's definitely a little luxury that I'm going to be very happy to have. So on today's video, I am going to show you how I installed the plumbing for this and installed the pot filler itself onto the wall. It's time to install that pot filler. Been working on the plumbing, and this is second to last thing that I got to do. So I've marked the wall here. Here's the pot filler. Here's the little ring that goes on it. It's gonna go right here. I have checked already to make sure that it will go to all of the burners and that it will be high enough for my pots. So I put my canner on here, which is this. I'll show it to you. So I sat my canner on here, and I made sure that that was high enough, without the lid of course, to fit over the top of my pot. This is my biggest pot, and to make sure that it had plenty of clearance. It goes to about right here. Here we go. We have a hole. This is our fitting. So I made this little board. This is a 1x4. I put some pocket holes in the back of it. I will attach this to this side of it so that I can still screw it in from the back, because my wall in the bedroom is open still. But I gotta figure out where on this board this needs to go. I also need to hook a piece of PEX to it, because it'll be much easier to crimp on the PEX a little lower down than actually to crimp on this with a long piece of PEX. Yes, that makes one more fitting in there, but we'll see what happens. So this will go through this hole here from the other side. Let's go see where I need to put this on the board. That's gonna go in there. Oh, maybe I need to make it from. Oh, okay. This is gonna go here. Right there. Alright, so that tells me where I need to line this up at. Get this screwed onto the board. And then we'll be able to put this into place. Alright, so now that that's on there, need to put some plumbing tape on that. Do about 5 wraps or so. That should be good. And I will get the clamps and I'll make that tighter. There's a little ring on there. There we go. That should be nice and tight. And the goal is to make this stick out of the wall 1/2 inch. We're going to be right there. I need to protect the bed here, y'all. I'm making sure that my electrical line over here on the back side of this is out of the way. Well out of the way. I'm going to double check it when it comes through. There we go. Yep. Got it without hitting the electrical line. And then we'll drop down over in that corner over there and we'll be good. Yeah. Plumbing, y'all. I don't like plumbing, by the way. I really don't. We're going down. Hopefully we got plenty. that should be it. The plumbing is done for the pot filler. Let me show you. Got the dog ear. We got the board. We've got it attached to the wall. Everything is plumbed now. And then over here, come down beside the bed. I'll get you some light. Down here, we have it coming through the wall there. We've got it coming over and down to the main water line that's going through the house. One pot filler installed. Let's go put it together on the front. This is going to go on the wall right here. Need to try to fix that wall a little bit first. Okay. Now we'll do it. Alright, so we just put this on here, screw it on to that fitting. Just keep going till it won't go anymore, and then go another half a turn after that. Yeah, as far as that's going. Go. Should be a mark right around here somewhere. There it is. Too far this way. Yeah. Here we are. Ta-da! Pot filler. Now this can come out. Fill my big pots, all of them, no matter which one, all 5 of them. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go. We have a pot filler, y'all. I'm so happy.